On YouTube, it's your boy J10, you feel me? And today we got a different kind of reaction. Um, why am I reacting to this? I don't have no real explanation. I just seen it and I thought I should educate us. All of us. You feel me? The genius logistics of fentanyl. Everybody here knows what fentanyl is. Hopefully. If you don't, do your research, cause you could die, but you don't want to die off from this. You want to die from like jumping off of a cliff and going out like a hero, like or some Tony Stark shit, some movie shit. That's how I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out on some movie shit. But you feel me? I won't be going out to fentanyl. They will not be getting me. Hell no. You feel me? We out of school, or I'm out of school. Everybody out of school, but we still gotta learn something. So welcome to class with J10. If you got your pencil and paper, if you forgot your pencil and paper, it don't even matter, you feel me? Just sit back, get your snacks, relax. And don't ask to go to the bathroom, for real. Just sit through it. Fuck it.
This package is just leaving a warehouse in China. It's roughly 15 by 20 centimeters in size and about a kilo in weight.
Okay.
The label says dog food, but inside is a fine white powder. It's the core ingredient for one of the deadliest drugs in the world, fentanyl.
Okay.
Cheaper than heroin and
Right.
about 50 times as strong.
Damn.
An amount this small is enough to kill you. In the US, fentanyl has become the #1 source of death for adults under 50, surpassing cancer, heart disease, and car accidents. How can its ingredients just move freely across continents? Shipped, sorted, and delivered like an ordinary online order.
Why is this shit not banned?
Behind it lies a billion-dollar system, run by cartels, fueled by global trade, and enabled by broken regulations. A deadly supply chain hiding in plain sight. This is how fentanyl is trafficked.
Alright, but shout out Fynt.
If you or someone you know is struggling with substance use, help us out there. Visit fyndtreatment.gov for support in the US, or check these platforms to find international resources near you. All links are in the description.
Y'all know where to go if anybody going through it. I don't think it. Hey, yo. Nah, bro, not in here. I was finna ask him if he know anybody or if he having problems with fentanyl. But if y'all having problems with fentanyl, immediately, right now, actually, don't even watch my video. Like my video, subscribe, and then go get right with this. You feel me? And tell him J10 sent you. But that's if you need help. If you don't need help, stay on the right path. You feel me?
Also, this video is partly based on this incredible Reuters investigation. You'll find the link in the description as well. This is fentanyl. It's been used in medicine since the 1960s, mostly as a painkiller. Today, it's also applied as an anesthetic. Its effect is insanely strong. Around 100 times more potent than morphine and 50 times stronger than heroin. It's also extremely addictive.
Okay.
Over the last 15 years, the illegal fentanyl trade in the US has fueled an unprecedented synthetic opioid crisis, and the impact can be seen across the entire country. The biggest problem is that the substance is highly lethal. The number of deaths by fentanyl overdose in the US has exploded over the last few years.
So 2013 is where we went wrong. Okay.
75,000 people died in 2023 alone. In total, fentanyl and 75,000 people died in 2023 alone. In total, fentanyl and other synthetic opioids have killed nearly 500,000 Americans between 1999 and 2022.
Damn.
One reason for this death toll is a process called lacing. Dealers consciously mix fentanyl into other street drugs like heroin to stretch supplies and boost their profits.
Right.
A little fentanyl goes a long way.
Okay.
But that also means users get hooked faster and are much more likely to overdose, not knowing what they are consuming.
Because so basically, you put like, let's say this the normal amount, you put less than the normal amount, so it's not like as strong. But that shit still gets addictive, and then they come back and want more, and then eventually life ends. But That's why you can't be doing this. You gotta watch
For
out.
those who traffic it,
Don't do none of
fentanyl
this.
has another major upside.
This is
It's
educational to
synthetic.
not do things.
That means it's incredibly
This is the
cheap
not doing
and
this
easy to
shit class.
produce.
That's what this
The
is.
business is so profitable that Mexican cartels have massively shifted to fentanyl over the last few years. Instead of cultivating huge poppy fields for heroin, they can simply fabricate the drug in a lab, receiving the
Damn.
base ingredients by mail.
Was that a
Simply
gun?
fabricate
Right.
the drug in a lab, receiving the base ingredients by mail.
So
Most
this
of
shit
the
really
packages moving
easy.
doing the conveyor belts in China are carrying
I ain't
everyday
doing
goods,
this.
chargers,
I
clothes,
won't be doing
dog
this.
food.
It
But
is-
hidden
See
among
what
those
I'm doing. I'm
thousands of
reacting.
boxes are the ingredients for fentanyl. This little box is just one of countless packages going out of China every day. For efficient transportation, shipping companies bundle individual packages into what's known as a master carton.
Damn.
Master cartons are a cornerstone of global trade. Shipping one big box
that's
is
how they get
cheaper
all
and
them
much more
boxes, and then
efficient
they
than sending
disguise
numerous small ones to the same destination.
Alright.
The master cartons are then stacked onto pallets with other bulk shipments,
Okay.
and the tiny fentanyl precursor package ends up
Chilling
packed
right
deep
there.
inside. Then the master cartons are often loaded onto a plane and flown to their real destination,
Okay.
the United States. There's something about
Over
taking
here
flight,
where I'm at,
getting
this
that
shit-
bird's eye view, seeing how small details connect to a much bigger system. Perspective matters. Whether you're trying to understand global trade, piece together a true crime story, or really understand a complex idea, you need to look at things from different angles.
Mhm.
That's what Brilliant helps you to do. The hands-on learning platform helps you become a
They almost got me. Shout out Brilliant though.
Well, online shopping has seen a massive boom in
Stupid
recent
ass.
years. Fentanyl
Yes,
smugglers
damn.
are riding that wave by sneaking their products into the vast international shipping stream, and they are exploiting one particular loophole in the US. Back in the 1930s, Washington introduced a
Chill,
special
chill,
customs
chill.
regulation called the
Fuck it.
Minimis. If a package is addressed to a private
No,
person
not
and the
fuck it,
goods
no.
inside are below a certain value, it skips customs entirely. That means there are no duties and almost no detailed checks. Many countries have similar policies. In the European Union, the cutoff is 150 euros. Anything
Mhm.
above gets taxed. But the US has one of the most generous thresholds in the world.
Okay.
In 2016, the limit
they
was
can't
raised
check
from
no
$200 to
boxes.
$800. Before that, some 134 million packages entered the country annually through this streamlined system. That
Damn.
number has jumped to nearly 1.4 billion units in 2024. This spike is also tied to the overall boom in global trade.
Imagine how
But
much
still,
fentanyl is
about
in them
90% of all goods coming into the US
You
are
gotta really watch
duty-free
what
de
you put in.
minimis imports. Until April 2025, most of these packages came from China,
So
usually
fentanyl coming
by
from
air.
China?
Our box has had a long
They
flight
tryna
and
kill
finally
us,
touches
literally.
down at
Like, y'all not even
LAX.
seeing it.
Its first stop in America is a special customs warehouse. Examining every package that comes through here would be impossible. So customs
Literally
officers
impossible.
rely on spot checks.
Mhm.
Specially trained dogs sniff out selected
what's up?
packages for fentanyl
Okay.
precursors.
Right.
Sometimes it's the package's weight that raises suspicion.
Okay.
If it doesn't jibe with its description, the box gets flagged and pulled out for inspection. Flagged packages are scanned by high-tech machines, opened for manual inspection, and sometimes even sent to an on-site
So they
chemical lab.
can look in
And
the
in some
package.
cases, custom officers will also attach electronic trackers to suspicious boxes to follow their trail. But
Okay.
given the sheer volume of packages coming in, only a tiny fraction ever gets checked.
Damn.
Most of them are simply waved through, including our package. It's just been cleared for the next leg of the trip, which means it has now officially entered the country. The master carton is unpacked
So
at
they
a
really
distribution
fake checking.
center.
They not checking
The smaller
everything.
parcels are sorted by destination. The next leg of transport is handled by one of the regular US delivery firms. Our package still has a long road ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Its next stop is Mexico. The vast majority of illicit fentanyl is manufactured here. It's first shipped to a US address near the Mexican border. That's when a new link in the supply chain takes over to handle the border crossing. The address is a private home. The tenant is an elderly man. Some products can't be shipped to Mexico directly. This is where the man comes in. He's offering a
Okay.
personal cross-border delivery to make some extra money, a common side hustle in the border region. People in Mexico can have their packages shipped to his US address.
Mhm.
Then he drives them over in his private car. Now he's on his way to the border with a couple of boxes in the trunk. The package from China is one of them.
Right.
The border works
fentanyl.
similar to the
So they
airport.
got niggas on
Small
the
boxes
field,
are
in the
rarely
field,
checked.
really
The
doing this
cartels
shit.
are counting on that. The man in the car looks harmless. He doesn't even know what's in our package. He's waved through. The next stop is a distribution center in the Mexican state of Sinaloa.
Mhm.
Local freight carriers will forward the packages to the addresses supplied by their Mexican customers.
Chill.
And so our package reaches its final destination, a secret drug lab. This is where it's opened for the first time. The Sinaloa cartel is one of the most powerful and violent criminal organizations in the world. With the fentanyl boom in full
Sinaloa.
swing, they too have shifted away from
I ain't got no
heroin
problem with
production
them.
and gone
No
all
problem
in
with
on
Sinaloa, do
fentanyl.
y'all?
Inside this old and nondescript house, two teenagers are working in a makeshift lab. They're cooking fentanyl. They're not trained chemists. Someone just gave them a step-by-step tutorial. They open the package containing the powder from China and start prepping a new batch. It's complete routine. The process is always the same. Making fentanyl is almost as easy as baking cake. You don't need much gear either.
Right.
Our 1 kilo package yields up to 50,000 doses of fentanyl. Now the finished drug heads back to the US. It can cross the border in all kinds of ways, attached to or even carried inside the bodies of so-called
Oh,
drug
bro.
mules. Or
We gotta crack down on this shit, like, as a nation. This needs to be a nationwide, what do they call it? Nationwide, a nationwide emergency, my nigga. That's what we need, a nationwide emergency for the fentanyl. We need to get that shit out the nation immediately.
disguised among regular cargo on some
Immediately.
ordinary delivery van.
Ban
Smugglers
that
have
shit.
hidden fentanyl pills in candy bags, sewn them into
What?
clothing, and in some cases, drugs are even implanted into pets. They're
All
simply
for the
betting on
lit-
the fact
all
that
for
it's
this little ass
impossible for
shit?
customs to check every person
Damn.
or item that crosses the
Oh.
border. More often than not, it's US citizens who drive the drugs across the border in their private cars.
Be on
Sometimes they
people.
come up with clever hidden compartments like this one.
In the light, though? In the back of the
The
light?
car is just minutes away from crossing. The driver can already see the custom officers up ahead, with
Okay.
drug-sniffing dogs working car to car. He
Okay.
starts to get nervous. But just as they're coming toward him, the agents pull away. The dog needs a break. The stash in his car goes undetected. The driver exhales.
Woo.
And just like that, more fentanyl made it into the US. In 2024 alone, nearly 10 tons of the drug were seized along the US-Mexico border. But the amount that actually made it through is by all likelihood much higher. The fentanyl crisis has also become a geopolitical flashpoint. The US accuses China of fueling the epidemic on purpose. Beijing, for its part, claims to have cracked down on the fentanyl trade years ago. The real problem lies in controlling the precursors. They are much harder to regulate. Chemical suppliers in
That's
China
what we
are
need
using
to do.
false
We need to
return labels and
boycott
deceptive
this
packaging
shit
to conceal
out the
their
nation.
illegal business with fentanyl precursors.
No way we should be
Washington
able
has
to
even
have this
talked
shit,
about
like,
a new opium war. In April 2025, President Trump signed an executive order to eliminate duty-free de minimis imports from China and Hong Kong. He cited the ongoing health emergency posed by fentanyl trafficking as one of the reasons for the high tariffs on Chinese goods. China denies the accusations. Beijing says the crisis is completely made in the US, and therefore the sole responsibility of the American government.
Yo.
Swing, get on 2K. Me and Kim in a Discord.
Alright, baby. I'm in the middle of a reaction video.
I bet.
Alright. Nigga wanna call me and shit. Niggas know I'm in the Discord. Look at this shit. Look. Look, I'm gonna show y'all how dumb my friends be, though. Everybody in the Discord, they see I'm on it, bitch. Come on, bruh. Catch up with the program, bitch.
Meanwhile, Trump has also accused Mexico of not doing enough to crack down on the drug cartels.
Yeah, no, we definitely ain't doing enough. There's people
Curbing
dying out
the
here.
international
For this
fentanyl
shit
trade
right
is
here.
extremely difficult. The drug has long made its way beyond North America and reached places like Europe. Probes in
Damn.
several German cities have shown that fentanyl is already being mixed into street heroin. getting off fentanyl without medical support is extremely hard, if not almost impossible. And as long as it can be produced and trafficked so easily, the business will keep booming.
Man. Alright, well, what we learned is stay away from heroin, stay away from fentanyl, stay away from any kind of drugs for real, for real. If it ain't the green, don't let it get in between, you feel me? If it ain't the green, don't let it get in between, you feel me? It's you and the green. Don't let nothing get in between, you feel me? It's just you and the green. That's how I am, shit. But I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Oh. And yeah, I'm just J10 on Twitch. Brr.